Yeah, because the student didn't turn up.
Good afternoon. It is a very great privilege and honor to welcome you to the convocation of the Ontario Agricultural College. My name is Ann Wilson. I'm the Acting Associate Vice President Academic here at the University of Guelph. The university is honored by our graduates, and I'm sure as parents, family, friends, you're pretty proud of the students who will be graduating today. And I'd like to tell you a little bit about the proceedings. The ceremonials used for conferring degrees have evolved over a millennium, and the gowns and hoods represent that history. This is not my day-to-day attire, you'll be pleased to know. In general, the gowns for the baccalaureate and the magisteriate degrees are black, and the color of the hood is different for each degree program. The doctorates at the University of Guelph have a bright blue gown, and the honorary degree has an even brighter color of blue. The University of Guelph crest that you can see on the curtains behind me and is shown on the cover of the convocation program also represents the specific history of this university. The emblems on the crest show the links to the royal city of Guelph through the white stallion, which is above. The connection to the liberal arts is through the book, and to the sciences through the astrolabe, and our connection to abundance and agriculture through the cornucopia. The University of Guelph's motto is Rerum cognoscere causas. It's a quote from Virgil, and it can be translated as either as happy as the one who is able to ascertain the reason of things, or as to know the meaning of things. The procession of people into the hall today is also influenced by medieval tradition. The piper will herald the start of the procession of the graduands, and those are the students who have come here today to graduate. They're your loved ones. And this will be followed by the arrival of the mace, which leads the platform party. The mace is a symbol of authority at the University of Guelph, and I have to say, when you see it, you'll see why it's the symbol of authority. You don't want to be conked on the head with that one. It's carried by the beadle, and in medieval universities, the beadle was chosen by the instructor to work as an assistant. Today, the beadle is a member of the staff of the Secretariat of the Senate of the University of Guelph. Following the beadle and the mace is the chancellor and the president, members of the administration, honorees, fellows of the university, members of the Board of Governors and of Senate, and then members of faculty and staff, which rather suggests that faculty and staff are unimportant, and the order probably should be flipped and we should be sending the staff in first, but whatever. We follow tradition, which is hierarchical. The degrees will be conferred in the order that you see in your program. The degrees are separated by categories representing the specific degree being awarded within the college. So there may be several degrees that are being awarded at this particular convocation. The reader will present the scholars to the chancellor and the president by degree category, and as the name of each student is called out, the beadle will place the head over the recipient's shoulders. This moment will be videoed, and technology willing, and it's been good all week. There's a simultaneous live cast of the event, which allows family and friends to watch if they're at a distance. The chancellor and president will greet each student at the center of the stage, and a photograph will be taken, and you may see the chancellor gently herding the student back in as they want to shoot down the stairs. But they're brought back and they have to have their picture taken. We understand all the joy and the excitement that accompanies such an auspicious occasion, but we ask that you hold your applause until each group of graduates has crossed the stage. That's not to say that you can't whoop and cheer, it's just we don't want you applauding. So whoop, cheer, tell your kid that you love them. It's a wonderful moment. There will be an opportunity after each degree category has been hooded for thunderous applause, and I would urge you to applaud loudly and cheer away. And at one convocation, I saw people fist pumping, and I thought that was actually pretty good. It is a wonderful day. Once all the degrees are conferred and you've cheered yourself into extreme tiredness, the Chancellor will close the ceremony and the recessional will begin. We would ask that you remain standing until the platform party has processed out of the hall. Thank you very much. I hope you're having a wonderful day. The weather is holding for us. It is all good. As a final note, our colleagues in Alumni Affair are hosting a social media program that's been developed especially for Convocation. So please feel free to share your photos, your memories, any advice you might have for graduating students by joining us on social media at #GuelphGrad. And finally, may I be the first person to congratulate the graduates on their various successes. And I want to offer my personal congratulations to you, the family and friends who have come here to support these students and their remarkable achievement. Welcome to Convocation at the University of Guelph.
Canada, our home and native land. True patriot love in all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true North strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Please remain standing for the invocation. I would like to acknowledge the Attawandaron people on whose territory the University of Guelph resides, and offer respect to our Haudenosaunee, Anishinaabe, and Métis neighbors as we strengthen our relationships with them. At this time of celebrated accomplishment, let us pause for a moment and reflect on where we can be grateful. Thankful that our diverse paths have brought us together. Thankful for the friends who have journeyed with us, for the families and communities who have supported us, for the faculty who have challenged us, and for the administrative staff who have kept their doors open for us. When we go out from here, may we acknowledge and may our knowledge be combined with wisdom and humility. May we continue to be hopeful and optimistic, acknowledging the challenging realities that do exist, but still striving to work for a better future. May we look ahead with open hearts, ready to give of ourselves, that we may enrich the lives of those around us. And may we continue to work to make this world a place of peace and justice for all. You may be seated.
How are you? Doing a great job. Mr. Chancellor, members of the board, honorary fellows and faculty of the university, families and friends of the graduands and graduands, welcome to the celebration of Convocation at the University of Guelph. My name is Franco Vaccarino, and I have the honor of serving as President and Vice Chancellor of this great university. And I'm privileged to welcome all of you here to Convocation. I'd also like to extend a particular welcome to this morning's special guest, Dr. John Fetro, who will receive the Honorary Doctor of Science degree today, and he'll be introduced to you formally in a moment, and I had the pleasure of meeting John last night. Welcome, John. As we begin today's Convocation ceremony, let me offer a few congratulatory remarks. First off, graduands, this is your big day. You've worked hard, you've persevered, and you've made it. Well done, well deserved. Now, of course, a big part of this day is about you, but there's another group here that this day is also about. So before we go on, graduands, there's a group of individuals here who I'm sure you would agree deserve your special attention, and they are those family members and friends who have supported you from the sidelines throughout your time here at Guelph. So I'm going to invite you all to stand up and give a shout out to your family members and friends who are here with us today, right behind you. That's great. Thank you. Great photo op here, I have to tell you. So in preparing this welcome, I reflected on the address I gave at my installation as President and Vice Chancellor last fall. And a central part of that message then was about how our university has prepared you, our graduates, for this very moment and for the years that will follow. So let me share with you some of my thoughts from that installation speech last fall. For those who know me, they know that I'm an optimist by nature. In many ways, I very much believe that we're living through what might be remembered as one of the most exciting and important periods throughout history. Our world is being marked by incredible advances in the life sciences and in the physical sciences, in information and communications technology, in the sheer volume of discovery and knowledge. And through all this change, advances in the social sciences, the arts, and the humanities, they test our belief systems. They challenge our constructs against new and evolving societal contexts. We're also seeing isolated disciplines and subject matter coming together in fresh and exciting ways, like music and computer technology, or healthcare and robotic engineering, or like materials science and agriculture. More and more, those connections make knowledge more accessible and more abundant than ever. They also effectively shrink the gap between the generation of knowledge and the application of that knowledge. In our fast-paced and interconnected world, the distance has narrowed and it continues to narrow between today and tomorrow. And that, graduates, presents challenges. It also presents great opportunities for you and for us all. So what are the human attributes that will allow us to thrive in such dynamic times? Well, let me suggest that they include, among other things, the ability as individuals and as a university for us to adapt and readapt in a healthy way to uncertainty and to change. And by adaptation, I don't mean here passive habituation. I'm referring to the act of very consciously and very deliberately redefining, rethinking ourselves based on what's going on around us. When faced with change, people adapt. Sometimes we adapt in healthy ways, sometimes we adapt in less than healthy ways. The opportunity for you, our graduates, is to adapt to change and uncertainty in healthy ways. To undertake thoughtful analysis that will help you find what I like to call the upside of uncertainty, and change. This provides hope, provides inspiration, I believe is the basis for discovery. It's about taking uncertainty and change and turning it into something positive, something special. Now, you spent the past few years of your lives studying and learning here at the University of Guelph. And an important part of our mission as a university has been to provide our students, you, our graduates, with the tools to successfully adapt and navigate through the complexities and the dynamics of a modern society. We've tried to help instill in you an ability to adapt to, and I would say, indeed, to thrive in tomorrow's ever-changing world. Your experience at the University of Guelph, I believe, has prepared you for that. In your years here, you've had the opportunity to learn, had the opportunity to witness world-renowned breakthroughs, and to grow personally, an important part of your experiences here. What you've learned goes far beyond teaching subject matter strictly, and towards the process of learning. Learning to learn, adaptation, creativity, mental nimbleness, and flexibility. As successful graduates, many of you will blend knowledge, mixing and matching ideas from separate disciplines. Your years at Guelph have given you the creative skills and the analytical skills to apply that knowledge in innovative and important ways. So, as you enter this next exciting stage of your lives, I encourage all of you to draw on your University of Guelph experiences as learners, but also as members of a very special community, and to bring the very best you have to offer to every experience. Embrace the opportunities that arrive. Look to create your own opportunities. And I'd say also dare to dream. Dare to dream and to reach for a higher sense of purpose. And find new and fresh ways to take what you have learned here to engage with and make a difference in your world. Thank you very much, and congratulations to all of you for a job well done. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, on the recommendation of the Senate of the University of Guelph, it is a great honor to present to you the candidate, John Fetro, for the degree Doctor of Science honoris causa. Currently, Dr. Fetro is a professor of dairy production medicine in the Department of Veterinary Population Medicine at the University of Minnesota. John was among the first veterinary educators to be to also be trained in business administration, which brought unique skills to our profession. Subsequently, over the last 36 years, John Petro has had an unparalleled impact on the teaching, learning, and practice of dairy production medicine in North America and around the world. This impact has been propelled by his exceptional vision for teaching what is important and through a series of novel initiatives. Dr. Petro has been a leader in promoting an economic perspective to decisions in dairy production and has developed numerous decision-making tools for dairy producers, veterinarians, and other advisors, allowing vast improvements in replacement management, culling, mastitis control, and reproductive programs. Dr. Petro is clearly responsible for introducing the concept of monitoring performance and health in production animal enterprises. Dr. Petro organized the first dairy production medicine meetings in the late 1980s, bringing together pioneers of production medicine from across the continent and propelling the discipline of herd health into the future. While the University of Guelph mounted the first Dairy Health Management Certificate program in 1990, it was founded on the principles and concepts elucidated by Dr. Petro. Furthermore, John was a key instructor in all 3 iterations of these programs at the University of Guelph. In addition, Dr. Petro was also an active participant in the development of and taught several courses for several years in the University of Guelph's MBA in Agriculture degree program. The list of Dr. Petro's journal articles, textbooks, continuing education seminars, and conference presentations is staggering. John Petro is a master of delivering practical training on the implementation of monitoring systems and data analysis to make informed management decisions. Over the past 15 years, Dr. Petro has partnered with 2 different private dairy farms to design and build teaching and residence facilities on these farms to deliver education to veterinary students right on large commercial dairy operations. In summary, Dr. Petro's role in the development of dairy health management is unparalleled. He has long been one of the most influential and internationally recognized leaders in the area of dairy production medicine. Mr. Chancellor, it is my honor to request that you confer upon John Petro the degree of Doctor of Science, honoris causa.
By the authority of the Senate of the University of Guelph, I admit you to the degree of science. Congratulations, John. Thank you very much. I wish to invite Dr. John Petro to now deliver the convocation address.
Good afternoon. To begin, I want to express my deep appreciation to the University of Guelph for the honor given to me today. My connection to Guelph spans my entire professional career. It started just after my graduation from veterinary school when I came to the Ontario Veterinary College and spent a month, my first month as a veterinarian, learning from Dr. Ken Leslie, the gentleman who just introduced me. My relationship with Dr. Leslie and with many others at Guelph now spans nearly 40 years of collaboration and friendship. My career as a veterinarian and as a professor has certainly been significantly shaped by my connections to Guelph, and I hope I've contributed to Guelph in fair measure. Next, I want to congratulate all of you in the front row wearing black who are going to graduate today. It's a moment of significant transition, a time to acknowledge the effort and experiences that have shaped your education and to look forward to whatever is next in your life. You deserve the recognition you will receive today, and you should bask in the delight of the moment. It's also a time to thank your family and friends who've provided the material and personal support to you that have made your education and accomplishments possible. It would also be appropriate to recognize the faculty and staff and leadership of this university who've created the conditions that have made learning and living at Guelph possible. So now it falls to me to say briefly something of useful substance that might contribute to this occasion. I figure I've been to about 50 graduations by now, so in theory at least, I should know how to do this. If my experiences were a guide, I should tell you how remarkable you are and how your education will make anything possible. Perhaps I might congratulate each of you for being unique and special. In fact, you are, but that's not the point of my comments today. Maybe I should urge you to cure cancer, alleviate poverty, feed the hungry, establish world peace, or save the environment, and admonish you to get it all done, please, before you turn 30 without breaking a sweat. And given the age we live in, I'd like you to keep us up to date on your accomplishment using Facebook and Twitter so that we can follow along as you go. That would, if I did that, in fact, that's what I urged for you today, it would strike an appropriately lofty and inspiring tone here at Convocation. In short, I might urge you to have an extraordinary life, a life that creates a noticeable tectonic shift in human society and history. The difficulty, at least from my vantage, however, is that if I step back and think more critically about what is next for nearly all of you, or for essentially any of us in our lives, if one views this on a broad historical scale, it's pretty unlikely that you will live an extraordinary life. If you do, it'll be a rare and remarkable achievement. There are some extraordinary lives that have changed the course of human history for the better. People like Da Vinci, or Pasteur, or Newton, or Shakespeare, or maybe Tim Horton. But if you look at it, many of the historically extraordinary lives have involved pretty gruesome events, either for the extraordinary person or for the people around them, or most commonly for both. For the rest of us, it seems likely that we won't have extraordinary lives, probably not in the cards. So that's it. It does not seem reasonable or fair to wish you an extraordinary life. Instead, I fervently wish for you today that you might have an ordinary life. Don't misunderstand me. An ordinary life is not a bad thing. It certainly beats a disastrous life. In fact, an ordinary life can be a remarkably good thing. As the author Bill Bryson put it, it occurred to me with the forcefulness of a thought experienced in 360 degrees that really what history mostly is masses of people doing ordinary things. Along with my wish for you that you live an ordinary life, there are a few additional things I want to say. I said that I wish you an ordinary life, but more accurately, I wish you an extraordinary, ordinary life. I hope that your life makes a significant impact on the ordinary world around you. I hope other ordinary people are delighted to know you. I hope that the ordinary things you do will leave you with a deep sense of accomplishment. I hope your ordinary existence provides you with a peaceful sense of balance, and I hope your ordinary relationships fill your life with deep love. For that extraordinary, ordinary life, I have 5 bits of advice. Try them on. If they fit, great. If they don't, it's okay too. It's your ordinary life. Bit number 1, serve somebody or something beyond yourself. The commitment to serving someone or something beyond ourselves may be the key choice that makes us fully human. It might be family, friends, community, profession, or a social cause. The list of worthy possibilities is very long. What you pick will have a profound impact on your life. Once you've chosen who or what you choose to serve, pursue it wholeheartedly with all the talent and energy you can bring to bear. It's okay if your choice seems ordinary to others. What matters is that it matters to you. Try to make your choices explicitly, not by accident of circumstance, not by someone else's priority, not by inertia, but because you've chosen it. Allow your choices to evolve across your lifetime. Bit number 2, take care of yourself. There's only one of you that gets to play the game. To play well, you need to be okay yourself. Martyrdom is vastly overrated and in the end is usually destructive. Bit number 3 is to pursue a variety of things that you can be excited about. Let both your vocation and your avocations be directed someplace where you have a strong interest. If nothing in your life excites you, go find something that does. You will be a more interesting person and will have more to bring to life and to the people in the world around you. You do not need to be overly reasonable in your selection of these choices. Don't let practical constraints dull your options more than they must. Your interests are your choices, and your choices will shape your extraordinary, ordinary life. Whatever you choose, go deep, keep learning, and share your excitement, enthusiasm, and expertise with others. For these first three things, I expect you will find that the challenge comes in trying to balance them as you go through life. Serving others, taking care of yourself, and making time to do those things you're excited about. Keeping some sort of balance is hard, and you will find yourself readjusting the mix all the time. Bit number 4, don't do stupid stuff. You know what stupid stuff is. Doing stupid stuff makes the rest of life much more difficult than it has to be. Be smart enough and disciplined enough not to do stupid stuff. And finally, bit number 5 is practice gratitude. Stay awake to the contributions that other people, institutions, and life itself make to you, and thank them for it. Quoting Meister Eckhart, if the only prayer you say in your life is thank you, that would suffice. So that's it, not so complex. You're very nearly college graduates, so you can remember a list of 5 things. 1, serve somebody or something beyond yourself. 2, take care of yourself. 3, pursue things you can be excited about. 4, don't do stupid stuff. And 5, practice gratitude. If you do these things, I predict that your ordinary life will be remarkable. The world will be better for your presence. You will make a profound difference in being here. You will enjoy excitement, accomplishment, and a sense of fulfillment, and the joy of being part of a community, and you will enjoy real love. Finally, if enough ordinary people do this, there won't be much need for extraordinary people. So that's what I wish you. I wish for you an ordinary life, or better said, I wish for you an extraordinary, ordinary life. Thank you.
I want to thank Dr. Fetro for his address to Convocation and for advocating for the extraordinary, ordinary life. I have to say, looking out at the graduands, the idea that you shouldn't do stupid things, I think resonated with 1 or 2 of you, given the kind of look. I think maybe in first year you occasionally did something that was a little, yes, it happened. But I think another part of what Dr. Fetro was trying to say to all of us is that a life worth living is only worth living if you live in relationship to others, if you learn to love, if you learn to find your passions and commit yourself. And so thank you very, very much, Dr. Fetro. It was really a wonderful convocation address. It's not about me. It's about you guys out there. And the time has come. If you thought you weren't going to graduate, yes, it's about to happen. Will the graduating class please rise? Okay, quite clearly we have an enthusiastic crowd out there, but you need to let me say the formality of the traditional. Mr. Chancellor, I have the tremendous honor to present to you these scholars who have fulfilled the statutory requirements laid down by the Senate of the University of Guelph, that they may be admitted to their various and several degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me and in the University of Guelph, I hereby accept you for admission to your various and several degrees with all the rights, privileges, and obligations appertaining thereto.
May the graduating class please be seated.
Well, good afternoon. Graduates, including the 2015 Bulls. Proud family members and friends of the graduates as well. I'm sure you're all excited, perhaps a little relieved, but certainly happy to see your graduate walk across the stage and be greeted by the Chancellor and the President. You may certainly express your emotions in some audible manner. This is fine, and please go ahead. But we ask that the general audience please hold your collective applause until after the presentation of each of the degree programs. Okay, thank you. Mr. Chancellor and Mr. President, I have the honor to present to you the scholars from the Ontario Agricultural College that they may be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Bioresource Management Honors Program. Maria Elizabeth Ardito. Jillian Ingrid Dasty. Jennifer Frances Jackson. Yeah. Savannah Simone Petroshenko with distinction. Marilla Vasiliev Popnikova. Courtly Page Reimer. Leah Kathleen Roman. Allison Joy Sears. Cassandra Sanuk. Lauren Eileen Spratt. Cassandra Sterling Stewart. Diana Elizabeth Stalker. Martine Thomas. Megan Leah Sikowski. Congratulations to all our Bachelor of Bioresource Management Honors Program graduates. Mr. Chancellor, Mr. President, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the Ontario Agricultural College that they may be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Commerce Honors Program. Caitlin Nicole Benjamins. Gilness, Jacobus, and Hartog. Henry Theodore Peters. Arlene Heather Shop with distinction. Miranda Margaret Grace Skipper. Jacqueline Elaine Shaw with distinction. Amanda Nicole Stewart. Congratulations to all of our Bachelor of Commerce Honors Program graduates. Mr. Chancellor, Mr. President, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the Ontario Agricultural College that they may be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Landscape Architecture Honors Program. Nicole Janie Abernathy with distinction. Emily Laura Abels. Benke. Jonathan Benke with distinction. Dean Allen Bernash with distinction. Connor Blakey. Nadine Deanna Boner with distinction. Madison Ariel Brotman. Catherine Rebecca Brown. Mary Kaislin Carroll with distinction. Sarah Lynn DeCorte with distinction. Kevin Robert Denhollander. Daniela Rena Favreau with distinction. Timothy Flynn. Gregory Grant Ford. Sarah Haley. Brian Robert Henderson. Right here. Aaron Henderson. Peter Dean Henley. Dana Homsey. Aaron Houle. Monson Alice Hung. Amelia Helen Kebbel. Taylor Rose Kirsch.
Yeah, Taylor.
Emily Clark Kitamura with distinction. Leah Nicola Tanye. Brittany Longpre. Sydney Marie Martel. Lauren Teresa Martin. Emilio Martinez Lara with distinction. Jenna Lynn Matthews with distinction. Bronte Elise MacArthur with distinction. Brooke Madeline Milsom. Paula Olszewski. Nadja Pausch with distinction. Jonah Lauren Rennie with distinction. Sarah Patricia Robinson. Adam Taylor Rogerson. Caitlin Joy Rose. Nia Short. Nicholas Taylor. Brendan Stewart T. Brinky. Alexandre Valle with distinction. Lisa Ann Van Hughes. Alex Weber. Stacy Willock with distinction. Zoe Ann Wimmer with distinction. Christoph Wiska. Congratulations to all our Bachelor of Landscape Architecture Honors Programs graduates. Mr. Chancellor, Mr. President, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the Ontario Agricultural College that they may be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Science Honors Program. Madeline Teresa Brew. Stephanie Souza Braga. Nicole Amanda Borello. Brianna Georgina Casey. Lok Chan. Madeline Shelby Dennison. Gabrielle Emma Veronica Ene. Natalie Noreen Ferriman. Rebecca A. Foss. Chelsea Jose Gibelo. Jessica Lynn Giles. Persephone Greco Otto. Sarah Greer. Jessie Elizabeth Hubbs with distinction. Kaylin Anna Hunter. Eric Ignatz. Eric Kanamarian. Jennifer Alice Lane. Caitlin Marie LeBlanc. Haley Barbara Lynn Matchkey. Christy Ing. Charlie? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Charlie. Shelley Richardson with distinction. Avery Reed Riche with distinction. Jacqueline Nicole Sanford. Megan Marie Dorothy Shane. Andrea Doris Smith. Raina Marie Vingratz. Alicia Margaret Watson. Congratulations to all of our graduates in the Bachelor of Science Honors Program. Mr. Chancellor, Mr. President, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the Ontario Agricultural College that they may be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Science in Agriculture Honors Program. Michelle Baker with distinction. Morgan Lee Baker. Krista Bohr. Leslie Ada Bowman. Deborah Christina Bowser with distinction. Margaret Anna K. Yi Chan with distinction. Jennifer Charlton. Jacqueline Cassandra Clark with distinction. Celeste Cornelia Cook. Zuli Shu. Kelsey Ann Cunningham. Janelle Ann Dalrymple. Drew DeBruin. Evan Dager. Mariah Orchid Desjardins Morissette. Virginia Lorraine Dibble. Brandon Gerard Dietrich. Samantha Christine Haverkamp. Melissa Maria Higgins. Denise Maria Luyten with distinction. Dylan Ross Magnus. Jessica Lynn McClure. Kenneth Donald McCrae. Sylvia Josie Meggins. Emma Irene Morrison. Miranda Alexis Morrison. Jacob Simon Netterin with distinction. Courtney Ann O'Neill. Nicholas Otten. Justin Lee Piercy. Mackenzie Brienne Plummer. Kevin Bernardus Reinen with distinction. Go ahead. Alexander Richardson. Kayla Marie Rao. Bryce Rodman. Catherine Elizabeth Rumaya. Catherine Aaron Shore. Ashley Lynn Snowden. Caitlin Marie Spence. Rudolph Hendrick Spruitt. Allison Mackenzie Sullivan. Adam David Tadaferno. Wilma Joanne Vanderpool with distinction. Alexander Raymond Vanny. Katerina Francesca Walsh. Megan Jane Weber. Congratulations to all of our Bachelor of Science Agriculture Honors Program graduates. Mr. Chancellor, Mr. President, I have the honor to present to you these scholars that they may be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Science in Environmental Sciences Honors Program. Andrea Lucian Marocco. Sandeep Shudmagarja. Congratulations to all of this afternoon's graduates.
It's a great day, isn't it? Mr. Chancellor, I would ask you to confer the various and several degrees on the graduates listed in the program but unable to be present at this ceremony.
By virtue of the authority vested in me and in the University of Guelph, I confer the various and several degrees in absentia on the graduands not present.
Well, graduates, you did it. Congratulations. Well done. Well, as you can imagine, we're all very, very proud of your accomplishments here at the University of Guelph. And we will, of course, remain interested to know how the foundations that you've developed here as a student will support your future in the years to come. And we will continue to be interested in your successes and your achievements and hope that you'll stay in touch. And remember that you're always welcome here. Of course, you are students for a short time, but you're Griffin forever. So stay in touch with your alma mater in the months and years to come. Congratulations again. Now, following convocation, Dr. Rob Gordon, the Dean of the Ontario Agricultural College, will host a reception for all the graduates and their guests in Creelman Hall, right behind us here. And this really is an opportunity to congratulate the graduates and hope that you can arrange to attend. It's really a nice opportunity to mingle and get a chance to unwind after the ceremony. So we hope that many of you can make it. Now, just a couple of housekeeping items. Once you've taken all the photographs you require, graduates, if you could please return your gowns and hoods to the tent outside. Sometimes there's a tendency to want to just keep going, but if you could just hang a right and drop off the hoods and gowns, that would be great. As well, we host 21 convocation ceremonies this week. And waiting outside is the next group of families eager to see their graduates cross the stage. So if I could ask you to exit through the doors at this end of the hall, that will allow us to reset the hall for those families outside. Thank you again to everyone. Congratulations to the graduates. And now we have a part of the tradition is that our Chancellor, of course, has the final word.
Convocation is dismissed.